I'm Sylvanians, and I make videos about Sylvanian families, also known as Calico critters, and today I have the details of a new family just announced in Japan. This is the Corgi family, consisting of parents, 2 children, and 2 regular-sized standing babies, all wearing cute check outfits. So earlier this week, Sylvanian Families Japan shared this image with the caption, "Sniff sniff, who's there?" And it had a little snout coming through the paper. I was hypothesising that this was a wolf perhaps, but no, it is a new style of corgi, and here's the brother bursting through the paper. Altogether in the box they look adorable, especially with the 2 babies sat down in the middle. I also like the flower garden design on the actual packaging too, it's very pretty. As for the figures, here they are all laid out, and I think they have a very cohesive aesthetic. It looks like they've used the same mould and colouring on all the figures, so a return to the old way of families rather than how we sometimes see the male and female figures looking different. Here are the mother and father, and their names haven't yet been announced. The father has a blue, yellow and red tartan top, which has a really big cream collar, which almost gives me 70s vibes. The mother's dress is a purple and yellow check print, with puff sleeves and a scalloped hem on both the base and the end of the sleeves. There's also a square panel on the front of the dress too, and dark brown ribbons on both of their outfits. Then on the bottom half, they both have fluffy items of clothing. The father has a nice cream or pale yellow pair of trousers, and the mother's is white, and maybe a puff skirt, or it could be trousers, it's hard to tell with this fabric. The children have similar outfit styles to their parents. The brother's shirt is a blue check with another big collar, and then yellow and green ribbons instead. He has the same pale yellow or cream colour fluffy style trousers as his dad. And the daughter has a blue check dress with pink details, and that's over pink fluffy trousers. Finally, the family has 2 babies. I'm assuming a girl and a boy. The baby on the left I'm going to guess is a girl, as she has pink trousers like her sister and a little purple check tunic. The collar on this isn't quite as long and pointy, but still has the same stitch details, which is cute. The other baby has a similar outfit, just with a green and yellow tartan pattern for their tunic and white trousers underneath. This promo picture of the family shows them surrounded by flowers in a garden, park type area, and having some tea and a little cake, which I think is really pretty and brings out all the different colours in their clothes, which feel kind of spring-like, or even for Easter. It's really lovely. Although this family haven't been released yet, they are out on display in some of the Sylvanian family stores in Japan. This user on Twitter posted a picture from the Ginza store in Tokyo, and that means we can see more of a close-up of the figures and clothes in real life. To me, it looks like they have a white base with the brown parts painted on top, which suggests it might have a rough texture. I don't really know why they don't do two-tone flocking anymore. I don't really know anyone who likes these type of painted parts. It does look like the babies have trousers with 2 legs too, which is nice. Overall, I do like this family. The colours are really nice in their clothing, though the dresses and babies' tunics are from a slightly cheaper fabric, which is just serged at the ends rather than hemmed like the brother and dad's shirts. They do look very cohesive though, where the styles are repeated and fabrics reused across the family. I saw some people theorising that the fuzzy style trousers are to be like real corgis' fluffy bottoms, which is nice if that's why they did it. Also, you can see that this real corgi has a docked tail, meaning it's been cut, and this is quite a common practice, but corgis should actually have a longer tail, and Epoch have kept that for these figures. The mould is cute too, and I think all the figures look like they're smiling. Corgis are usually known as quite a happy breed, so that's a nice link to the real animal too. From this leaked image on Chinese social media of a baby, we can see that the fuzziness solely comes from their clothes and not the actual figures themselves. This family will be released on the 21st of February in Japan, with pre-orders from the 12th of February. From the style of box, I'm almost certain this will be a brand exclusive family, which means they'll only be available on the official online store and Sylvanian Families exclusive stockists in Japan like the Forest House stores. These type of families usually do get released on official online shops in other countries, but this can take a while. Also, there doesn't seem to be any 40th anniversary branding, again suggesting it might be a while before we get these internationally. Now, we have had a Corgi family before, known as the de Pembrokes. These were first released into the UK range in 2012 under Flair, when we got quite a lot of almost patriotic releases for the year of the London Olympics and Golden Jubilee of the Queen. Corgis were well known as the Queen's preferred dog, so it made sense for the then UK arm of Sylvanians to make them. In 2014, when Epoch took over the distribution in the UK, the de Pembrokes were re-released with flat hands. However, this time there weren't any babies released, making the flare ones a bit harder to find, especially nowadays. And then in 2020, for the 35th anniversary, the family were re-released once again in the UK, and for the first time in America and Japan too. The main family's names were Duke, Queenie, Earl and Duchess, and babies Prince and Lady de Pembroke. So all very royal and nobility inspired. The de Pembroke's name is from the area of Wales called Pembrokeshire, and how the major Corgi type is the Pembroke Welsh Corgi. I'd love if we also had a Welsh-inspired name for these new Corgis, though with the brand being in Japan, I'm guessing they'd want names suitable for a global audience and not just Welsh speakers. So comparing the old and new Corgi mothers, the mould does look new to me, with a more triangular shaped head and large ears. The older family have a longer face and slightly smaller, more upright ears, and the same mould features are seen on the children too, here comparing the brothers. And also the babies as well. The older Pembrokes just had a regular romper in pink and blue, rather than the more detailed outfits we see on these new figures. And the babies also had a hole in the mouth, suitable for the dummy or bottle which used to come with these style of babies in the 2010s. But that's the new Corgi family. I do think they're cute, and I don't personally own any of the Corgis, so would like to get them and add them to my collection. I might wait until they're released in the UK, or hopefully Kobee Japan might have them for not too expensive. I don't necessarily think a new Corgi family was needed when there are other dog breeds like Dachshunds or the little white Maltese, which I think would work so well in Sylvanian form. But it is good for those collectors who like to focus on the dogs. And one of my friends actually has a Corgi in real life, so I was very excited to show them this family too. I also wouldn't be surprised if we saw some newborn babies in this family, maybe released as part of a larger set, just like we saw with the Checkers Bulldogs and the tiny Snowbird babies too. But let me know what you think of this new family, any ideas for names, and also if you already own the de Pembrokes. As always, thank you for watching this video. If you like Sylvanian Families content, then subscribe to my channel as I post videos every week about everything Sylvanian, including the latest news and announcements like this, as well as unboxings, hauls and setups.